strike two. And he punches out another one. Make it. A look at our line score here through the first four, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. Leadoff man retired, and here's Jed Jerko. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting.
All right, folks. Montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Rendell Grichuk will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Not close. It's 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Came with a circle change 2-0, but he can't make contact. 2-1.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
The plate, an easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Matt Adams has moved into the on-deck circle now, so that means the end for Cliff Lee. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it.
Boy, that's just one of those fluky plays right there. He gets a late break off the mound because he's concerned about the business end of that bat, and who wouldn't be? And they wind up not being able to get an out on that play.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Mark Burley is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their game here. Neil Walker will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as the right-handers up and warming. This fastball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the leadoff man set down here for Asdrubal Cabrera. Burley gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Up next,
Noah Syndergaard steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Oh, and he misses it. And Holliday's going to have to get this one in off the wall out there.
Yeah, it looked like a fairly routine play there. Don't know if he took his eye off it or what, but he winds up basically whiffing on the catch, and that's going to wind up a two-base error.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Piscotty racing back to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as this lead got even wider.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
And this gets down, so it should be extra bases for Wright. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it, and he jumps all over this one.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. And here's Moss to make the catch, and that's the third out of the inning. Stephen Piscotty will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 7, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Brandon Moss will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
The 0-1 on its way. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
I smell another changeup coming here before too long.
Could even be right here.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 11-0. Lucas Duda gets things started here in the 6th.
First baseman, Lucas Duda.
Burley's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Jerko is camped under this one. 1 down.
Up next for the Mets,
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
the left fielder, number 30.
Michael Conforto gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Lifted the other way out to left center. Grichuk has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Neil Walker will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Piscotty ranging back. Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they just continue to pour it on here.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Noah Syndergaard.
Syndergaard.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. The Mets lead it 14-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Yadier Molina is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base because they've been held in check all game.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
2-0.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Number 16.
Colton Wong steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Swing and a little tapper. But it gets foul. No runs, 3 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point.
Got him.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Jed Jerko.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jed Jerko is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Now in the box, Rendell Grichuk. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is low, ball 1. One 0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed. 1-1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Greg Holland will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Greg Holland now playing shortstop and batting in the ninth spot. Number 20.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty is there, and he'll bring this one in. So standing in, David Wright, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Holland's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. One out, nobody on. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Here's the 0-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
And I think he finally just got to the point on the mound where he said, listen, my arm's had enough of this at-bat. You can just have the base hit. Just quit fouling off all of my pitches.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Here's the 0-2. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Lucas Duda will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Lucas Duda.
First pitch on its way. Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Mets leave 1, but there's still Ian Desmond Will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.